Hello all, this is Dr. Anand Nayyar. Subscribe to my YouTube channel Gyan with Anand Nayyar for latest tech videos on unboxings, server administration, embedded systems, cloud computing, simulations, big data, Linux administration, research methodology, ethical hacking, and many more. Hello researchers, how are you? I hope you are fine and doing well. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to install OrientDB on CentOS 7. Now before we dive in the installation part of OrientDB on CentOS 7, let us first of all understand some history and some introduction of OrientDB. OrientDB was originally authored by Luca Gurali in 2010. Luca wrote it as the Java rewrite of the first persistent layer of OrientODB DBMS database, which was originally written in C++. During 2012 to 2014 years, storage engine was redeveloped by Andre Lomaken. It has got new name plocal, which stands for paginated local. This name implies that new storage engine is based on the concept of a splitting of data files by pages, and page is treated as a single atomic unit of change. Since 2012, the project is being sponsored by OrientDB Limited, former Orient Technologies Limited, a for-profit company with Luca as its founder and CEO. In 2013, Andre Lomaken has joined the company as R&D lead engineer and company's co-owner. OrientDB has been covered by media outlets and is the winner of 2015 InfoWord Bossy Award. Now let's come to some introduction part of OrientDB. OrientDB is an open source NoSQL database management system written in Java. It is multi-model database supporting graph, document, key value, and object models, but the relationships are managed in a graph databases with direct connections between records. It supports schema-less, schema-full, and schema-mixed models. It has a strong security profiling system based on users and roles, and supports querying with Gremlin along with SQL extended for graph traversal. OrientDB uses several indexing mechanisms based on B-tree and extensible hashing. The last one is known as hash index, and there are plans to implement LSM tree and fractal tree index-based indexes. Each record has surrogate key which indicates position of record inside of array list. Links between records are stored either as single value of records position stored inside of a referrer or as a B-tree of recorded positions, which allows fast traversal of 0-1 complexity of one-to-many relationships and fast addition or removal of new links. OrientDB is the third popular graph database engine according to DB Engine's graph database ranking as of September 2017. The development of OrientDB still lies on open source community led by OrientDB Limited company, created by original author Luca Gurali. The project uses GitHub to manage the sources and contributors and versioning, Google Group and Stack Overflow to provide free support to the worldwide users. OrientDB also offers a free Udemy course for those hoping to learn the basics and getting started with OrientDB. The initial release of OrientDB was in 2010, about 8 years ago, and the latest stable release is 2.2.22, which was done on June 20, 2017, about 6 months ago. It is written in Java and it is under Apache 2 license. So if we talk of some engine, OrientDB is built with a multi-model graph document engine, and OrientDB feels like a graph database first, but there is no reason the key value store cannot be used on its own. While OrientDB includes a SQL layer, the support for edges effectively means that these may be used to traverse relationships rather than employing a join statement. OrientDB handles every record document as an object, and the linking between objects or documents is not to references, it's direct linking. This leads to quick retrieval of related data as compared to joins in RDBMS, so which means that it is better as compared to any other database engine in security as well as performance management of databases. Now let's go to some features of OrientDB. The first point is quick installation. OrientDB can be installed and running in less than 60 seconds. Number second, fully transactional. Supports ACID transactions, guaranteeing that all database transactions are processed reliably, and in the event of crash, all pending documents are recovered and committed. Number third, graph structured data model, native management of graphs, fully compliant with Apache Tinkerpop, properly known as Blueprint's open source graph computing framework. Number 4, SQL supports SQL queries with extensions to handle relationships without SQL join, manage trees, and graphs of connected documents. Number 5, web technologies natively supports HTTP, RESTful protocol, JSON, additional libraries or components. Number 6, distributed, full support for multi-master replication including geographically distributed clusters. Number 7, run anywhere, implemented using pure Java and can be allowed on any operating system including Linux, OS X and even Windows. Number 8, amendable, local mode to use the database bypassing the server, and perfect for scenarios where database is embedded. Number 9. Apache 2 license, always free for any usage. Number 10. Full server has a footprint of about 512 MB. Number 11. Commercial support is also available for OrientDB. Number 12. Pattern matching, introduced in version 2.2 and it used to query the database in a declarative manner. Number 13. Security features which are included in OrientDB 2.2, which includes an extensible framework for adding external authenticators, password validation, and LDAP support. Number 14. Teleporter allows relational databases to be quickly imported into OrientDB in few simple steps. And last but not the least, number 15. Cloud ready, and it supports OrientDB to be deployed in cloud by major service providers like Amazon, Microsoft, DigitalOcean, Jelastic, and many more. And if we talk of some real world applications, it can be used in banking, big data, fraud prevention, loan management software, social networking, traffic management systems, and many more. So you can see that on the official website I have opened, that is orientdb.com/orientdb, and you can see that why OrientDB, you can find all the differences as well as case studies and graph databases over there, and it is a complete multi-model databases, and you can find more information over here, and you can even download. So as it is open source, so even the source code is available via GitHub, so you can even manage and even recode or even rewrite the course, and you can edit and you can submit to them. So now let's come to the part B of my video, in which I will be demonstrating how to install OrientDB step by step on CentOS 7. So as you can see that I've already installed on VMware Workstation 14 Pro my CentOS 7, a fresh edition. So let's log in with root. And you can find all these steps in this file, and all these steps will be available on my Facebook page, which I will be leaving the description below in the video. So let's open the terminal. So before we proceed, make it sure that your CentOS machine is connected. So click over this icon and make it sure that it is on. Otherwise the internet will not be working and you will not be able to suffice with the installation. So let's come out with a desktop. So let's first of all check the IP address of this machine by typing the command ifconfig. So you can see that the IP address is 192.168.168.142, and let us check whether the ping and whether the internet is working or not. So let's go with ping. And yes, you can see that internet is working very beautifully. So let's clear. So now let's come with the part A, in which I will be telling you how to install Java on CentOS 7, because as you see that OrientDB has a background with Java. It is purely written into Java. So before going with the OrientDB, it is very important that your CentOS machine or even your Ubuntu machine, wherever you want to install, or even into Windows, make it sure that you have Java. So let's come with this OPT directory, and now let us do the wget for the file for Java from online Oracle website. So you can see that it has started downloading. So it is about 181 MB of size. So because depending on the net connection speed, it will not take much time. So I am downloading Oracle Java 8. So if you even want to install Oracle Java 9, you can even change to 9 version over here, and you can find the latest version to be installed. But make it sure that this file should be existing on the Oracle server. So after it downloads, let us start this, which means I will be unzipping, and make sure that you are into OPT directory. And after that, we will be setting up some environment variables, and then we can proceed with OrientDB. So almost it is done. And yes, it is done. So now you can see that it is downloaded beautifully. So now let us extract it. So it's a heavy package. It can take some time. So it is extracted. So you can see that the JDK 1.8.0 folder is being there. So now after extracting the archive file, use an alternative command to install it. So let us go to this folder. Okay. So let us go with the alternatives command in order to install it. So it is installed. So let us configure it. So select 2, that is Java JDK. So it should be number 2, and press enter. So at this point, Java 8 has been successfully installed. So let us set up the javac and jar command so that we should not find any problem while compiling OrientDB. So let's copy this command. So if you find everything over here, and if you do step by step everything, there will be no problem at all, and it will be installed beautifully. So let's clear this. So now let us do the alternatives for OPT for the jar file, and the last command, that is set jvsay, so that we can set the path. And you can see that it is done. So let us go and check the version of Java. So you can see that Java version 1.8.0_151 is installed. So now let us set the Java variable environments into the path of CentOS 7. So it is exported. So let us go with the second command. Exported beautifully. So everything is exported. So you can see that it is done. So after that, now we come to the part B of the video, in which I will be telling you how to install OrientDB. So first of all, let us add a user OrientDB. Okay, so now we can download the OrientDB binary library by using this command. So let us go to this folder first of all. So it is done. So now let's get the wget. The latest version I'm using, that is 2.2.25. So even you can change the version, but the steps will remain the same in the near future. So no need to worry about the futures. So almost the same installation step, just change the version over here. So it is about 42 MB of size, and depending on the speed of the internet as well as the speed of the international server, it can take some time. So after that, we have to go for the tar, in which I will be extracting. So till it downloads, let us pause the video for some time. So almost we are on the verge of completion for the download. So it has taken some time. So it is downloaded. So let's check it. So you can see that the OrientDB has been downloaded. So now let us extract the OrientDB by firing this command. So it is downloaded. So the above command will extract it. So now let us move all the files to the root directory by running the following command. So let us copy this and let us paste. So it is done. So now let us provide some appropriate permissions to OrientDB by running the following command. Okay, so now let us start the server by switching to the OrientDB user. Okay, so let's clear this. So now let us go to this bin folder, and now let us start the server. So you can see that the OrientDB server has started. So it will demand for the root password. So let's enter the root password. And yes, it has started the server. So let's now minimize this. And now let's open a new terminal. And now let's create a new systemd service by running the following command. So let's go with the gedit of this command. So let's copy the following in this so that we can automatically set it. So let's copy and let's paste. So let's save this file and let's close. And now let us start the OrientDB. So let's see the status. So it is running properly. So let's enable it so that whenever you restart the CentOS server, it should be automatically started and enabled. Enable OrientDB. So it is done. So now you can see that we can create a soft link for the OrientDB script also. So let's go with this command also. So everything is detailed now. So now let us start the OrientDB. Let's come out. Let's start the OrientDB. And yes, you can see that OrientDB is properly started. So it is exiting. So let us access the OrientDB Studio, but before we access, we should add some firewall rules. That is the 2480 port, which is reserved for OrientDB. So let's go, and it is success. So let's reload the firewall. And it is success. So let's check the IP address again. That is 192.168. Let's copy this and let's come to the host machine, and let's go with this command :2480, and let's fire. You can see that it is redirecting to OrientDB Studio. Let's wait for it. So you can see that it has started. So let's click on new database. So database name can be let's go with the test DB. Server is user, and let me type the password. So create database. So username is root, and let's log in. So it is okay. So let me come back again. So let's enter a new user. So now you can see that it has created the user. So it was just a password problem. So let's click on never, and now you can see the schema, the security options, graphs, and even the admin user is active, added. You can even add some users, define some roles. So I will be coming up with some more videos in the near future for OrientDB. So let's log out, and again we can create a new database. So let's create a new database with the name ABC. So let's create the database. You can see that it is creating the database, and a new database is created. So you can see. So in this video I have demonstrated how to install OrientDB on CentOS 7. So do give this a shot. Do integrate this OrientDB into your real-time functioning environment. Do comment on this video, and also let me know what do you feel of this video and what other videos do you want me to prepare for my channel and even for OrientDB. I will be surely considering your request under the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification for getting updates of all my videos as soon as I upload it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much.